about that. I don't care. All I care about is my relatives. Let me drive this home. All I care about is a nigga disrespecting my relative, nigga. That's all I care about, boy. That's all I care about.
And he on the run right now. Woo! I started to, God, I started to pray right then. Oh shit!
Hey there, besties. TGIF. Happy Good Friday. Friday before Easter. Shout out to Ollie. Yeah. I see you. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new, child. We got to talk. All right, listen. Shout out to Cellulite Podcast, ain't that how you say it? Who was on last night, this morning. I roll over, he's on. I go back to sleep, I roll back over, he's still on. Calling out Frigidaire. We're always here for that. We are always here for that. Called out that bitch ass nigga. Why? Shout out to Dr. Mahan, because he was up and there. So calling out Frigidaire and everybody else that's still on Anton's nuts. And he's over there telling that nigga everything about him. And he's like, I know you listening, nigga. I know you listening. It's like, of course he's listening. This bitch ass text angry man. Nigga, why are you texting angry man? It's Cellulite Podcast, not Angry Man. He texting Angry Man. Nigga, the link is there. Why didn't you go up there, you bitch ass? Proven, as I've already said many a times, he's a bitch ass. And shout out to Cell's wife, who's sitting up there saying, yeah, that nigga still ain't saying how I'm a hoe. How, bitch? How? Explain, show and prove, nigga. I will always make fun of you. I will always make fun of you when the need arises, because I don't be thinking about your bitch ass. But it seems like you're annoying a lot of other people, Mr. Hebrew Israelite or whatever. Because, you know, that's how this all started, because this nigga thinks that I'm supposed to know everything about everything, including the fact that he Hebrew Israelite. Nigga, I'm not required to know shit about your ass. And I don't give a damn about what I don't know about. Your ass is the one that can't seem to understand that if I don't know, I don't know. And I don't give a damn. If it's important to me, I'll find out. And anything about your punk ass is not important to me at all. So until you show and prove or apologize, nigga, anytime anybody come for you, I'm there if they need me. Because you're a bitch ass, just like I said. You are a bitch ass ninja. This nigga gonna be there listening, of course, ear hustling, because he always is. Izzy's on right now, and I know he over there ear hustling that shit. He's a bitch ass who is in love, in my opinion, with Anton, and mad that he ain't get on there with Anton, so he's just gonna write. It's now an I hate Anton sector. It's now considered, from what I understand, an I hate Anton sector. Imagine being upset about somebody you don't even know in real life that you got to create a whole sector called the I hate Anton sector, because you know damn well you ain't got nothing else to offer nobody, because you ain't got no content. You don't know what else to do. So you got to focus on one damn person, and he's still ignoring your bitch ass. He's still ignoring your bitch ass. I love it. I love it. Weird. Low testosterone men. Who said that? Men are the new bitches? That he definitely on the list. Men who are the new bitches, who I think CGA said that. That's definitely that nigga. So I don't have to do anything, because everything that you're doing makes you look like the bitch ass nigga that you actually are. So congratulations as you continue to play yourself and look like a damn fool. Which brings us to Tony Gaskins, who is a low testosterone male as far as I'm concerned as well, right? Oh, before I get into that though, let me go ahead and shout out Fatty for last night. Sheesh, something in my eye. Shout out to all of y'all that were hanging in there with me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be supporting. Shout out to all the besties. I'm sorry, y'all, something in my damn eye. Shout out to all of y'all for hanging in there. I appreciate you. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It's not like when they had these relationship conversations, child, leave me out of it, child. Because first of all, these biatches ain't gonna change, first of all. Second of all, I just don't care. I have to be honest with you, I just don't care. But to be on a show where, you know, you don't know whose politics are where and what, and you know, they tried to do their thing, child, whatever. I don't care, child. I'm not arguing with y'all. I don't give a fuck. I say what I said. I said what I said. I gave up 3 good hours. I think that was enough. I had to go to sleep. I'd be tired, y'all. I'd be tired. Now tonight, I gotta find something to do because I need a drink. The way they worked me this week, like the way that my job has worked me this week, like what the fuck is going on? That never happens. I've never worked this hard in a long time, y'all. That I'm not logged on. I'm off because they, you know, I'm done for the day, but I'm gonna have to check back in to make sure that everything is everything. Because I'm not trying to have no smoke and be back to it next week anyway. So, but for today, for Friday afternoon here, we're gonna go ahead and get back into Tony Gaskins because child, there's something wrong with him. But the funnier part is that the word is getting out that I'm talking about him. And now the biatches is coming over. The biatches are coming over. They mad. You just don't understand. You're right, I don't. You are absolutely right, I don't. And it's not for me to understand. What I do understand is that there's a whole ass man, much like Frigidaire, who thinks that he has the ability and thinks that his voice matters while trying to tell a whole ass grown ass man what to do. Not really sure why he thinks that he's the almighty to be able to tell a whole grown ass man what to do, but child, he sound crazy. And the things that he's saying sounds gay. Okay. I said that, I meant that. But child, this what the biatch is like. Gentlemen, sassy straights. SYCBM. Okay. Sorry for your luck. Sorry for your luck. These are the biatches that you have, the biatches that you have to choose from. Now, if you want to find a decent woman, you're going to have to look deep. Pause. You're going to have to look deep. You're going to have to put in some work. You're going to have to talk. You're going to have to you're going to have to know her for some time to know that she ain't crazy. All right? Because they're all crazy. I'm crazy. I'm letting y'all know, I'll be honest with y'all. Just not as crazy as others, but I'm crazy. I admit it. I have no shame to my game. Y'all know that's why y'all already know. Okay? Y'all know what you're dealing with when you come over here. No surprises because you've gotten to know me, right? So shout out to all the new subscribers, though. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I'm not for everybody. I admit it. The regulars, they know. All right? Don't come here if you're weak. Don't come here if you're offended easily. Don't. Like take heed to the message says, scroll the fuck up. Okay. That's what I would suggest. Shout out to y'all though. Taruz, thank you so much, boo. Thanks for the tip. Taruz is from last night, yeah. From off of Fatty's panel. Again, shout out to the panel. Shout out to Fatty's channel. Shout out to Taruz. He said, hey, it was awesome being on a panel with you for the first time. I'm sorry I came in hot out the gate. I'm super animated, passionate, and on VA Med. Child, you was high. Is that what you're trying to say? Just playing. Man, Zypho, thanks for being patient with me. I'm subscribed. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure we support our friend Liberal, but that's okay. What am I, y'all? I'm in the middle, I guess. I just be like, they all crazy. Not you, Taruz. I'm just talking about both political parties. They all crazy. All of our politicians got issues. That's all I'm saying. All right, but thank you, hon. I appreciate you. All good. Now you're not even a problem. But child, when I say something, I mean it. If I say that, I mean that. Child, I'm not arguing with nobody around here. I'm not arguing with nobody nowhere. I am waiting for that bitch ass ninja though to prove that I'm a hoe. But let me back up off of that. Thank you so much. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Good to know you. I definitely subscribe. Somebody drop this channel, please. I appreciate you. Reaper up in here. He said Messi is crazy. Put it on a cup. Protect you. Protect your ears. Y'all tried to get the mic hidden. Y'all tried it. I found it. And that's okay, y'all. I know where it is on Amazon. I'll just get another one. Y'all already know. Anyway, okay. All right, let's go. We got to talk about Flacco now. I haven't seen Flacco do a video on Corey Holcomb from this week yet, but I'm still on the lookout. But before we get to Tony and his foolishness, we got to talk about this mess. Because, child, what is going on? I don't get it. Thank you, Reaper. So Gucci Man betrays Pooh, Shiesty and exposed as a federal informant. Child, I'm not sure if I understood that Pooh Shiesty was a person. I thought that was a mask that y'all put on over your face, right? So Gucci Mane is a rapper, right? And he betrayed Pooh Shiesty. Like, I don't understand. This is not anything that I listen to. I'm sure I don't know nothing that any of these people do, okay? Meaning any of their music. I'm assuming they're rappers. But I thought this was interesting because I see the comments of people saying that I guess this Pooh Shiesty person just got out of jail and they went and kidnapped. They kidnapped a rapper. They kidnapped a rapper. Now let's listen to this. This is it's only 13 minutes long. All right, let's hear it. Shout out to Flacco. Flacco, we are waiting for your video on Corey Holcomb from the week. Get to it. Shout out to Blade. I see you. I appreciate you. Said sending love, Auntie. Thank you so much, Boo. I see you. Thank you all so much for being here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Sorry for your luck. It is not. I feel like one of those evil witches in the Disney movies right now when they all get all loud. I am here. Now I need this fire to bloom up off of me. Sorry, y'all. I'm ready for the weekend, and you hear that ding? I'll check that later because they are driving me crazy.
Officially the greatest snitch in hip hop since 6ix9ine. Gucci Mane just made sure that Pooh Shiesty isn't coming home anytime soon. The next time we see Pooh Shiesty will be 50 years old. In our last video, we revealed how Pooh Shiesty, his girlfriend, his daddy, they're all sitting in jail right now on Fed charges. And today, the feds finally came out, gave their press conference and broke down why they arrested.
So this dude on the right, I'm assuming is Pooh Shiesty. Oh, he's cute. Pooh Shiesty. Okay.
Pooh Shiesty, his daddy, his girlfriend, among other people, including they got, an arrest warrant for Big 30 right now. And
child, what is it, a family affair?
They broke down, it all stemmed from this Gucci Mane incident. See, we reported 4 months ago that Pooh Shiesty held Gucci Mane at gunpoint, made him sign a contract to take Pooh Shiesty from out of his deal. The feds update.
Oh my God. This is like when Vanilla Ice got hung out the window, allegedly, when he was with Suge Knight, right? Y'all still want to get into the record industry, specifically rap, listening to shit like this is happening in 2020. This is what's happening in 2026. This what y'all into? Y'all want to be a rapper that bad? Child. Thank you, Boo. He said Messi, he has been out for 3 months. Okay, he robbed Gucci and some music company employees, held him at gunpoint, released him from a contract. So the whole family in jail now? I'm just trying to catch up. This is wild. Shout out to Sync Fan. I see you, Boo. Good afternoon, Dr. Messi, Esquire, and peace to the chat. Donate into the coffee fund. Salute to you for the strength you have to keep joining these panels. That one was okay. It really was. I just didn't have more than 3 hours to put in a pause. I was tired. Work has been working. You hear the ping? They still coming for me. They're gonna have to wait. Thank you, Boo. I see you. I appreciate you. All right, come on, Flacco.
It's even worse than I thought. First off, Pooh Shiesty is the dumbest human being on earth. You don't get much stupider than Pooh Shiesty. 2, Gucci Mane is one of the biggest rats in hip hop history. One of the most surprising rats in hip hop history. Gucci Mane is the last rapper that if you told me was a rat, I would tell you no way. Gucci Mane is officially a rat after today.
I'm Ryan Rabel. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas.
Texas is on the come up, y'all. Texas is definitely on the come up for bullshit.
Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty. Lontrell Williams.
Lontrell! We may need to start a male name. Lontrell!
Senior. Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30. Kadarius Waters.
Kadarius!
Marion Gibson. DeMarcus Glover.
DeMarcus! We already got DeMarcus and Darkus.
Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. Ooh. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover.
The indictment says Pooh Shiesty told Gucci Mane, we can do this the hard way or the easy way. They got Pooh Shiesty and his daddy at like a Staples, printing out the contract they made up themselves. So they brought the contract to the studio.
Child, they went to Staples to print out their I guess it's a contract, but their ransom note basically. They went to Staples. Child, y'all don't have a printer at home? So y'all recorded going into Staples to print out your ransom note? I'm gonna just call it a ransom note. To print out your ransom note? You colors, you're so funny. I can't take it. I can't take it. Shout out to a white woman up in here. Hey, Celine, thank you, boo. She said, imagine being the oppressor. She should imagine being the oppressor and saying Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 with. Woo, she right. Or Latrell, or Quadavius, or Doctors and DeMarcus, all that mess, child. Child, I can't take it. I agree with you, boo.
Pooh Shiesty told Gucci Mane, hey, can I holler at you in the private room? Gucci said, yeah, they go to the private room. Pooh Shiesty said, hey, listen, could you sign me out of this deal? Sign this contract and release me, please. Gucci Mane said, hell no, I ain't signing you out of the deal. Bro, you just came home, you hot as grease?
Is Pooh Shiesty a good rapper, y'all? Give me a song. Let me look it up.
Bro, I'm not signing you out this deal, bro. Yo, you're my artist. Pooh Shiesty got irritated. And Pooh Shiesty told somebody to go ahead and grab his bag. The person then brought the bag to Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty pulled out an AR pistol, they said, and pointed it at Gucci and told Gucci to sign it. Gucci obviously said, all right.
Obviously, he signed it.
Cool, I'll sign it. Now, while Pooh Shiesty got a pistol to Gucci Mane, making him sign it, Pooh Shiesty, grimy Memphis dudes, is in the other room robbing Gucci Mane security, robbing like white dudes who came with Gucci Mane. This is
child, we all gonna go over there and we gonna execute this ransom note. Remember, I'm just calling it a ransom note. All right, I got a bunch of y'all. Let's go. All we trying to do is get up out the contract, child. That's all we doing. We getting up out of the contract, child. Because we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. So Gucci allegedly said that we're gonna do it the hard way. So we going on over here. Y'all wait here. I'm going inside. This reminds me of the 5 Heartbeats too, with Big Red and all them. So I'm gonna go in here and say, child, you gonna release me off this contract? He said, nah, nigga, I'm not doing it. Child, you gonna release me out this contract? Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna do it. In the meantime, instead of being out there watching the door, they out here robbing people. Way to look out. Instead of being out here being on the lookout and just making sure that nobody does nothing, they out here robbing people. Child, I like that watch. I'm gonna need you to give it up. You got any money in your pocket? Child, I'm gonna need that necklace, those rings. I'm gonna need all that. Y'all supposed to be on the lookout. He in there doing the hard work. Pooh Shiesty. He in there doing the hard work. Y'all here fucking around. Negroes, I tell you, y'all just be, the jokes write themselves. Shout out to Celine with another 2. She said, who's going to Staples to print a ransom note? Exactly, girl. You know they got to keep track of all that shit. Just in case. I don't make it home tonight. I'm just saying. Woo! Lord help your people. All right, come on, Flacco.
Yo, these is business people. These is people who came with Gucci. White boys. They robbing the white boys for their Rolex bags with multiple watches in it, for their wallets, for everything. I'm like, hold on. If the purpose was to have them to sign you out of the deal, why are you robbing the people with Gucci? That makes no sense whatsoever. But the robbery continued, even though Gucci Mane was signing the contract to get Pooh Shiesty from out of it. Now, apparently, like, Pooh Shiesty had to ask his daddy, which is why the daddy is currently, in jail. Pooh Shiesty had to ask his daddy, hey, Pops, is this good enough? The Pops said, nah, Pooh, tell him to, like, sign a date.
Negroes. The man had to ask his dad, is this okay? In the middle of the robbery. In the middle of the robbery. Daddy, is this okay? I guess at least he knew he didn't have the capability. Daddy, is this okay? We printed this house over there at Staples. Is this okay? Is this really his thing? He probably wrote it in cursive and didn't know. Allegedly, I'm assuming Pooh Shiesty is young. Excuse me. I'm assuming Pooh Shiesty is young. He look young. Gucci Man is, he's older. He looks like it anyway. Y'all let me know if he's not. He wrote it in cursive. Pooh Shiesty don't understand cursive because he's young. Shout out to Generation Z. Daddy, is this okay, child? Daddy, who's allegedly probably Generation X, looked and said, child, that's just cursive. It's okay. That's his name, in case you didn't know. Colin, you're so funny. Oh, shout out to Blade. He said, dumbest of criminals. Child, is this real life? I'm telling y'all, we are living in the Truman Show. Someone is up here, like with Pinocchio, whatever you call it, just pulling strings, child, just pulling strings. I'm telling you. Lord help your people. And you rob some white people?
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lantrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense.
Clearly not.
As alleged for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father...
Child, it was all a mistake. It's a misunderstanding. So he already effed up in Florida, a Republican state. Now he going over here to Texas and effing up a Republican state. Child, I told you they all the same. Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference. Child, this is crazy.
Lantrell Williams Sr. is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been...
This shit down. I knew you effing lying. What is wrong with y'all? Oh my goodness. I know you effing lying.
His father, Lantrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
First off, man, Pooh, you go.
I can't stand you, Negroes. I cannot stand you, Negroes. I cannot. And y'all think that the community has a chance? This sounds like the Keystone fucking cops right now. This sounds like the Keystone. Lantrell Sr., you didn't tell your son to tell his friends to not put this shit on the internet. I mean, y'all already went to Staples. Y'all already produced a ransom note. I'm just calling it a ransom note, y'all. You done already went to Staples to produce a ransom note. Y'all supposed to be out here guarding the door. Y'all here robbing people. You're asking Daddy, is this sufficient? Daddy,
It's for the tip.
is this sufficient? This what y'all doing? Then, after you've committed an illegal act, you get on said internet to show what you did. I just want to know, is that white supremacy, discrimination, or racism? Which one is it? Which one is it? And also, to top it all off, because I'm sure that this will come up somewhere, was this Donald Trump's fault?
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
So who's about to come out and say, nah, my baby? What is wrong with y'all? Now, I'm not condoning illegal behavior. I do not condone illegal behavior. All I'm saying is if you're going to do illegal behavior, can y'all keep anything to yourself? Child, y'all know better than the biatches. Biatches, y'all might get a reprieve, at least during this segment. Biatches. Biatches. Oh, I'm sorry. Negroes, coloreds, blacks, sassies, B1s, African Americans, chocolates, ebonies, pick a fucking name. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Wow. Thank you so much, Uncle Rick. I appreciate you. Where am I at? Reaper, thank you. I'm not gonna let you miss. He had an ankle monitor on. He had an ankle monitor on, and the security is an off-duty cop. Child. Come on, Flacco, because I just don't know what else to say.
Going to jail, bro. Y'all, I don't know how much to explain this. You ain't coming home. See you at 50 if you're lucky. I'm thinking at this point it's 60 plus, bro, because they got y'all in 4K. So Pooh Shiesty recruited one dust mice, one of the dustiest of the dust mice, called Damn Fool 375. So this dude stole, well, he robbed the dudes who was with Gucci Mane, and they also robbed Gucci Mane as well, okay? So we see it right here. So on surveillance footage from the offense location, the individual believed to be Rogers can be seen exiting the building carrying what appears to be the Louis Vuitton bag reported stolen. Now, Rogers also posted a video on his Instagram showing him wearing a Rolex GMT Master Batman Rolex with an oyster steel that appears visually similar to the watch stolen from MM. So this dude is flexing with stolen watches and stolen jewelry because he never had nothing, man.
They got pictures. You just out here just walking around with the shit on.
This dude draws those stink, right? This dude look dusty, right? He never had nothing. He never had no Rolex. And it's a shame as well, because you doing drills for Pooh Shiesty.
I blame Pooh Shiesty Sr. and Jr. I blame Pooh Shiesty Sr. and Jr. for getting these Keystone cops involved, okay? They chose them. They chose them. Just like with the biatches. You chose them. What in the hell? Child, he looked like he ain't never had nothing. You are flexing that little pocketbook. Child, that's a pocketbook. I got one of those. It's Michael Kors, though. It's just a purse. That's what you wanted? Child, you, with all the activities that you participate in, you couldn't have went and got one yourself? Y'all, do y'all ever follow the rules? Ever. Child, I wouldn't know. I mean, maybe y'all know. I would personally wouldn't know a Rolex or a Breitbart or near none of that if I saw it. Excuse me, unless it was in the case at the store. Child, I don't be knowing near none of that. So if you came by me and you had one on, unless you tell me, I wouldn't know. Hell, half the time I can't even tell when somebody got Ray-Bans on. I just don't be paying attention like that. Y'all needed to do this bad. I blame Senior and Junior. Somebody didn't think this shit through.
Who's a multimillionaire and you ain't never had a Rolex? So he's flexing, and the police are seeing it like, oh my God, just thank God. Thank God. And what makes things worse is the person who they robbed had air tags on the product. So they stole these things and they're bringing these things to their homes.
My God.
And the air tags is tracking them the entire time. They're being tracked with the air tags. So the air tags got their location. Then the police go to your Instagram and see you posted up with the same things you, all right, but forget about it, bro. All right, bro, cool, man. Yo, Pooh Shiesty, you cook, bro. And after all this abundance of evidence, we did find out that everybody who got robbed, including Gucci Mane, is cooperating.
The charging document outlines some of the evidence, just some.
I'm sorry. Why wouldn't they cooperate, Bueller? Why wouldn't they cooperate? Oh, should they just go and get another pair of Keystone cops to go after those Keystone cops so there can be bloodshed all in the street? Is that the better option? That's not becoming from Flacco. He's like, oh, they're snitching. What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do? Lord, help your people.
Establishing the defendant's roles in the federal offense. This is as follows. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions. Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location and nearby.
They rented a car, yo. They rented a car. Yo, what do y'all want from me? What do y'all want from me? They rented a car. Am I supposed to? This is not real. I am not a criminal, and I know better than all of this shit. These are criminals, allegedly. Uncle Rick, I've said, like, since I've been on the internet here on YouTube, I've said that all the police have to do is grab their coffee and donuts and go to their desk and turn on social media, because people is always telling on themselves. They always telling on themselves. This nigga, first of all, got an ankle monitor on, which monitors everywhere you go. I don't know if it buzzes, because I don't know criminals. It probably buzzes when you leave the state or you get too far away. You know, like them dog collars that dogs have. You can only go so far, and it's like, right? You rented a car. You're probably using, what is it called? The thing where it takes the tolls. You know what I'm talking about. Things where it takes the tolls. You probably have been monitored. Cameras are everywhere. Then you're taking goofballs who are robbing while they're supposed to be watching, and then they post this shit on damn social media.
Office supply store and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the.
Y'all went to an office supply store, which I'm assuming is Staples, and then y'all in a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. So that dude that with the Gucci, Fucci, Poochie, and Lucci probably came in with it on, with the cameras, because it's a hotel, right? They probably loud as shit, bringing attention to themselves. They probably came back saying, yeah, we did that.
Fence. Fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least two of the defendants.
Y'all left your fingerprint. Y'all left your fingerprints. Probably while y'all was in there stealing.
Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from.
They made y'all take the bus. I am about to shut this shit down. They made y'all take a Greyhound to commit a crime. They made y'all take a Greyhound to commit the crime. They couldn't even give y'all a ride. They couldn't even give y'all a ride. They couldn't have rented a car for you. They couldn't have rented a private jet. I mean, all of this obviously is traceable, but damn, they put y'all on a Greyhound and y'all said, we going. We got you. A Greyhound. None of y'all had cars. None of y'all could have asked one of the squeegee boys. Not a squeegee boy. Let me not say that. Y'all couldn't have asked somebody to steal a car for y'all that y'all could have used. Y'all took a bus. So you're in a bus station with camera. Y'all, I can't finish this. We'll be here all day. I can't get through it because this is so ridiculous. Damn list. This is absolutely insane. In 2026, Daddy, is this okay? So the dad covered off on all this since he was in on the crimination. I'm gonna call it crimination. Sega Talk Biz, child. Thank you, Boo. He said, Miss, you got me stitches cracking the F up. It's not me, it's them. Thank you, Boo, but child, it's them. What am I listening to? Listen, I don't know who these people are. This sounds crazy. Child, y'all really believe that the children are our future? This is the future? I'm talking about Lonzel Jr. He's Z. I'm assuming he's Z. Y'all didn't tell me how old he is. Is he Z or is he Y? Lonzel Jr. and Senior. You goofballs that took the bus to go commit a crime. Child, you just say it out loud and it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. But don't forget, y'all, this is all because of white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. This is because we're living in Jim Crow 2.0. I know this is what it's about.
Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. In this case, came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence as alleged in the charging document.
Gucci Mane's real name is Roderick Davis, and he is identified as RD.
Gucci Mane's name is Roger. Hey, Roger. Interesting.
In the paperwork, I want to say Gucci Mane is the biggest rat since 6ix9ine, but I'm happy about this, sir. Tell them all these niggas, man. Right? Yo, listen, man, y'all out here robbing them good white folks, acting like y'all can be held. Man, Gucci Mane, I'm proud of you, man, for not keeping the street. Bro, they rob your employees. So Gucci Mane, RD, personally knew Pooh Shiesty Williams Jr. by both his legal name and the name under which he performs. So he identified Pooh Shiesty by his legal name and the name under in which he performs. All right? So they've...
give me a popular Pooh Shiesty song, please, that I might know. Please give it to me so I can listen to it.
Verified Pooh Shiesty's Instagram account, et cetera, et cetera. Now, this says, RD, Gucci Mane described Pooh Shiesty as wearing a black Nike brand Shiesty mask black hooded shirt, and black pants during the offense. An online search of Pooh Shiesty matched the individuals depicted throughout Pooh Shiesty's Instagram. The victims also identified Pooh Shiesty's daddy Instagram as Mob Ties Global. Now, Big 30, Gucci Mane, and the other people that got robbed identified Big 30, a well-known hip-hop artist also known as Big 30, as present during the offense. Gucci Mane identified his Instagram account as Big 30, which is verified by Instagram. The account contains photographs of Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty and Waters and others. We like to laugh and joke, but let's be serious right here. Gucci Mane had to tell, not for the obvious reasons. Gucci Mane has Pooh Shiesty signed to him. Gucci Mane knows that Pooh Shiesty is demanding a heavy bag. Gucci Mane can take Pooh Shiesty right now and sell Pooh Shiesty to a larger label and receive a $15, $20 million bag. If Pooh Shiesty made Gucci Mane under duress sign release papers to get Pooh Shiesty from out of his deal, when Gucci Mane goes to court to say, hey, I signed this under duress, Gucci Mane would have had to tell anyways.
Right.
Y'all didn't think Gucci Mane was going to take a $15 or $20 million L to keep the street and real, right? Like y'all.
Why would, why would he give up his livelihood, right? Because I think he has a wife. Gucci Mane has a Keisha Kaur. That's like the only thing I know, right? So he's supposed to go play street. He's supposed to go play street and now have to, I mean, dealing with rappers, of course, you probably got that issue. But he's supposed to go play street and then have to worry about somebody coming back and going back and going back and going back. What else is he going to do? I guess this could have never came to light, and then he could have just handled it behind closed doors, I shall call it. And then there'd be all this mess going on in the streets in Memphis or I guess Dallas or Florida. So then the rest of us got to suffer. Not that I live there, okay? I'm just saying, you just never know. It's crazies all around us, yeah. It's crazies all around us. So, okay, I won't listen to Pooh Shiesty. But child, clearly he's worth whatever amount of millions that he just said. Maybe Gucci Mane should have just let him go, but I guess he said, I need a bag, I got to get a bag. There's more money to be said out there, I want a bag. What was he in jail for initially? Anybody know? I don't know if they said that.
Gucci Mane was going to allow Pooh Shiesty to finesse himself out the contract, go ahead and sign a $20 million deal and keep him out of it, right? Y'all didn't think Gucci Mane was that stupid, right? That he was going to lose $20 million for trying to be street, right? For trying to win over y'all validation. Man, cut it out, man. Gucci Mane said, hold on. My two options here is I either tell them folks I signed that contract under duress and tell, or lose out with $20 million, I'm telling, as he should. Because Gucci Mane only had one option. Because if he planned on contesting signing the release paper, he would still have to explain, bro, this is your signature. They have you on camera signing this. Mm-hmm. You is on camera signing this release paper. Because in the indictment, they said that Pooh Shiesty and his daddy pulled out a cell phone and they recorded Gucci Mane signing it, so Gucci Mane can't deny signing it. So if they have you on camera signing this release paper, they got you your signature on the paper, they can take this to any label and say, hey, yo, we're out of the contract, I want a new deal. Gucci Mane would have had to say in court of law, these folks made me sign it under duress. Well, how did they make you sign it under duress? They made me sign it under duress by telling me if I don't sign it, they will kill me. They had a pistol to me. If you was going to say this in civil court, then you could have just said this in criminal court, in which he did. Gucci Mane did what he had to do to make sure that Pooh Shiesty and them folks got locked up. So he now has the proof and the evidence that they made him sign this under duress. So now Pooh Shiesty is still signing Gucci Mane, and Gucci Mane still got Pooh Shiesty rights. Y'all let me know in the comment section, man, what do you guys think about this?
He still has, excuse me, wait, what? Hold on.
You could have just said this in criminal court, in which he did. Gucci Mane did what he had to do to make sure that Pooh Shiesty and them folks got locked up. So he now has the proof and the evidence that they made him sign this under duress. So now Pooh Shiesty is still signing Gucci Mane, and Gucci Mane still got Pooh Shiesty rights.
Wow. So he's sending you to jail. Well, he's not sending you to jail. You just sent yourself to jail. And any money that's made, he's still going to make money off of you. Now, if there's music out there that hasn't been put out while you in jail, Long Trail, or whatever his name is, senior and junior, he's still going to be making money off of you. He's going to be mad. He's going to be mad. Child, this is ridiculous. Crazy. Child, shout out to the colors every day. You find something for me to laugh at. Shout out to Jean Lay. Thank you so much, Boo. Very, very generous of you. She said, Dr. Messi helped save the country. Esquire, I don't know. I can't help these people. All I can do is allow us to laugh. The jokes write themselves on this one, no, child. This is this is all the way crazy. This one is all the way crazy. Wow. All right. Well, good luck to the Shiesties. Good luck to the Shiesties. Moving on, y'all. Moving on. Let me go over here and show you this from Hypocrite. Shout out to House of Hypocrites, yeah. So he went and did a list from ChatGPT or Grok. He said he asked Grok to give me 25 trending topics in the Black YouTube commentary niche. All right. So shout out to him, because I never even thought about doing that. But now you know. Gene, I'll update in a second, because you are the stream sponsor. Thank you so much, Pooh. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. So he said, this is what mostly people are talking about. Here are 25 topics for Black YouTube commentary. This is considered Black YouTube, yeah, right? Black creators shifting from Democrats to Trump support. Oh, no. Backlash against Nick Cannon in Chile. Algorithm pushing ratchet fights over positive Black comments. Nothing new there. Accusations of coons, clowns among the Black YouTubers. Shout out to the pro-Blacks. Demonetization and targeting of Black political channels. But of course. Low brand deals for Black creators, only 9.4% in 2025. YouTube's under promotion of Black talent beyond music. They're going to go out there and promote Pooh Shiesty, though. Trust me when I tell you. Only 2 Black creators, I Show Speed and Corey Kenshin, in YouTube's top 25 or top 10 of 2025. Black conservatives debating systemic racism and reparations. Anti-Black workplace bias rants and viral videos. AI algorithm discrimination against Black communities. Lord, we don't stand a chance. Rise of Black right-wing voices on YouTube. Internal villains, drama, and creator beefs in the Black sector. Self-critique of low-quality viral Black content. Black creators avoiding TikTok over algorithm ownership issues because they ain't paying like they used to. Representation gaps in YouTube shorts and trends. Political polarization fueled by Black commentary channels. Demonetization of sensitive topics in Black discourse. Critique of comfort over substance in Black media. Black influencers... Black influencers facing cancellation in 2026, debates on birthright citizenship and Black commentary, colorism and racism scandals in Black beauty vlogs, lack of Black women in major YouTube creator rankings. You got to look into that, child. Let me break through. Algorithm bias favoring negative versus uplifting Black stories. That's what's going on in the colored community here on UDamnTube. Okay. Oh, I missed one. Number 8 is the backlash against Anton Daniels, DJ Academics, Charleston White, and Dr. Umar Johnson. Child, what academics do? Child, how did I miss that one? What did academics do? Don't forget that girl still said that mess against him like 2 years ago. That shit ain't come through yet. He might still be in trouble, chat. He still might be in trouble. All right, there you go. Excuse me. Shout out to House of Hypocrites. So that's what's going on in the colored community here on UDamnTube. Let's get into this crap, of which we will not finish it because he will not stop. Yeah, he will not stop. Let me see which one is first. April the 2nd, 18 hours ago, 23 hours ago. So let's go to this one from April the 2nd. All right. So this is titled, How the Free Agent Lifestyle is a Trick of Satan's. Not the devil, child. The devil did it. Not the devil made him do it. Hold on, because StreamYard is StreamYard. Hold on a second. So let me read some of the comments because they're interesting. All right. So Tony Gaskins did this on April the 2nd. So most of these comments are from Biatches. It says, TG, we need a free agent lifestyle series like the Lil Ugly series. Let's continue to keep our brother in prayer. It's rare to see men stand firm on principle today. Tony's voice is important because the influence of broken men often shapes the next generation. You sassy straights ain't shit. Disrespecting someone's wife is insane. Wow, why he bringing your wife into this? Totally disrespect. Everything that man said in that first video, the only thing they focused on in this video is, I guess, CGA must have talked about this man's wife. So they missed all of the penis in your ass and cucumbers in your ass and you should be grape. You need to go to a concentration camp. Shout out to the Passport Bros, those that do the free agent lifestyle, and in general, you Black men, because you know that's what it's in reference to. Because like CGA said, y'all cannot be successful. It's not allowed. Y'all can't be minding your own damn business and do what you need to do legally. They probably will be coming out for Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Jr. and Senior before they ever come out to y'all. Deleters, no deleters, they don't look familiar. You are so spot on. Arrested Development, doughboy that felt left out when he was younger, never been affirmed. That's them talking about CGA. Retired donut eater. This is so on point, Tony. I can't wait for this series. So he's going to continue on. So I guess this Coach Greg Adams will be a part of number 8 on House of Hypocrites list that people will be talking about. Because shout out to Hoodservative, who's been speaking on it. And I've seen a couple of smaller creators. This will get bigger. This will get bigger because, child, this is insanity. All right, let me go ahead and play this video. Y'all already knew what it was going to be. It's the biatches that support this. They're in my comments. They're in my comments about it, feeling butthurt, saying that, you know, how could you? No, how could you? Because I can do what I want. And you can scroll the fuck up and move the fuck on up out of here, too. Because that man is insane. These things that he's saying is insane. Okay. Anthony Allen, thank you, boo. He says, shout out to you, Free Agent Lifestyle. Shout out to the Coach Gang. If you are here, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new.
Hey, Tony Gaskins here, popping in. Now I'm still in Vegas, man. And I think I got another hour to my next coaching session. So I wanted to pop in and talk to y'all about this right here with these here free agent lifestyle men, because it's going to be continuing to pop up, and you're going to see more of these men start trying to, some of them going to future fake because they want to get them a little bit of butt. They want them to, you know, be able to sleep with a woman for next year. And so some of them going to be future faking, and you got to be prepared for that. And one of the things I want you to think about, now before we get too deep in there, California, I'm in San Diego Saturday, so make your way on out. Tickets in the bio. So grab your ticket. And then Dallas, April 19th, grab your ticket. Dallas is more formal. San Diego is more so like, San Diego going to be more like, just what's it going to take in 3Bs in this day and age right now. So grab your ticket for San Diego. April, forgive me on the sound because I'm on the, so I guess you got to listen harder, having to deal with, because you will notice that these men are very emotional in the sense of they run around online commenting on people's page. And I seen one of my supporters, she was like, I'd never go over to that Coach Greg Adams page.
Child, this is sped up. This is sped up. That's 1.5. Let me take it to 2 and see what happens. Because listen, I'm just saying.
To leave a comment, that's a waste of my time. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, with one of my clients sent me a video of a guy talking about me. It wasn't the Coach Greg Adams, it was one of his minions. And when I see him, I'm gonna beat the brakes off for him because he had put a fake black eye on my wife. It wasn't the Coach Greg Adams, it was one of his minions. And when I see him, I'm gonna beat the brakes off of him because he had put a fake black eye on my wife and all of that. So
he gonna beat the brakes off of someone. So it wasn't CGA. It's one of his minions. Which one of y'all? It's one of y'all.
He did a video about me. I didn't even listen to the video. I probably heard, and this my hand to the Lord, I probably heard 3 to 6 seconds of what he said. And when I went live, I was still able to rip him a new one because of my understanding of men. And I know how men are built, and I know the different types of men. And so I didn't have to listen to him to know. And a lot of people don't know this. And the Coach Greg Adams, who's leading this movement of the free agent lifestyle, and he got all of these male clients, and they was over here commenting Coach Game. And I'm like, wow, like y'all really brainwashed. Like they would comment Coach Game.
Y'all are brainwashed.
And free agent lifestyle for life and all of that. I've never been to the guy page. That's the God's heaven truth. I've never been to that Coach Greg Adams YouTube. I didn't even know that he mentioned me in a live till I was talking about the other guy. And y'all told me that Coach Greg Adams mentioned me in a live. I didn't even know that. And then when I went back to my video about the free agent lifestyle, I saw a bunch of comments from his minions. And so I was like, oh,
minions.
So his clown said my name. Oh, he must have forgot.
Clown.
Who he messing with? Oh, now you finna get towed up. And so I didn't know that, but still I didn't go to his page to look at what he exactly said about me or what he said, and because it don't matter to me what he said. I know what I know. I understand what I understand. I know what it is out here. I know who gay, who ain't, who down low, who ain't, who a real man, who ain't, who really with it, who ain't, who really about that life, who ain't. I already, like killers, no killers. They don't look familiar. And so this the thing. I didn't have to go over there for me to do a video about him. Just the fact that they told me that my name was in his mouth made me put his name in my title.
Child, his name was in your mouth. We watched the whole damn video where you carried on the whole damn time. So now we just want to change and act like we ain't see what we see. Queen Child, who is that? Is that Pooh Shiesty in your picture? Child, who is that? Gen Z, thank you, Boo. She said CGA said, yeah, that's what it's about to turn into. We ain't got to worry about Anton because we got to worry about CGA said and his minions. Y'all clowns. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all clowns. He about to beat the brakes off of Ollie. Yeah. Allegedly. We're not starting any wars around here, okay? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, okay? We just playing. I'm just playing. All right, stay here. Stay here. Go to coach. Stay here. That's it. All right? All right.
To let him know, I heard about you, boy, and you better watch your step.
Boy.
You better watch what you're talking about.
Better
watch. Know what I'm over here talking about ain't nothing but the truth. And that's the thing. These men, they being indoctrinated. And I want to help y'all understand this. So I'm going to be talking about these men because some of these free agent lifestyle men, it's a mentality. So some of them actually married. Y'all ain't know that. Some of them actually married and they butt hurt and they bitter in their marriage and they're following Coach Greg Adams to hell because they trying to create
y'all going to hell. Okay. In case y'all didn't know, you're going to hell.
Enough of a rift that they can get divorced. They want their wife to divorce them, but what they doing inside of the marriage is they trying to get off of assets. So what these men is doing who married and then gonna be single, what they doing is they selling their assets. They getting the money. They shifting the money to their mama, to their sister, to their homeboy. Some of them most likely are going to get in business. So
he knows all this while never listening to Coach about free agent lifestyle, but he knows this is what they're doing. Wow. Oh, there's all these profound people around here, child. All these profound people around here.
With Coach Greg Adams, he probably has a holding company or going to start a holding company to take over the assets of some of these men for a percentage that they going to be doing exit strategies. I already know what they're doing. I ain't even look over.
So now Coach is in charge of the men who are selling their assets. He gets a percentage of it, and then they're going to leave their wives with nothing. CG, I did not know that you were that smart. I mean, I knew you were smart, child, but I didn't know you was that smart. Wow. That's a good deal, child. You're getting a percentage of y'all shit because y'all not smart enough to know to do any of this shit on your own, right? Not that this is true. He's looked at nothing, just making shit up. He knows nothing. But these biatches, clearly, because I read the comments, straight believe and listen to everything he's saying. Nobody looks into anything. Just say what you want.
They don't know what they got going on, but I just got common sense. This is what they gonna be doing if they're not already doing this. They hiding assets, they funneling assets, they doing all this because they don't want to lose it in a divorce. But they know they're going through a divorce because they know they're sorry. They know they're not giving their best effort. They know they're not being faithful. They know they got a free agent lifestyle mentality. And then for the single men, now majority of the single men who are who never went through a divorce, and they just agree with the free agent lifestyle mentality, majority of them, I gotta give myself look like my wife text me, so I need to get into my computer. Test her back. Now majority of them single men, what they got going on is it's a few things that send them into that free agent lifestyle. It's a few things that send them over there.
So something wrong with y'all, whether you're married or whether you're single. It's just something wrong with y'all.
They were touched. So majority of them were touched.
Y'all was touched. So y'all was touched? Is that what your problem is? Tony has Tony has solved it all. Y'all were touched. If y'all don't go get some damn help, the reason why someone is following free agent lifestyle, they're either married and miserable because they're doing wrong and they know it, or y'all been touched if you're single, and that's why you're following it. Okay? Thank God we got Tony around here to resolve everything, child. What would y'all do without Tony Gaskins, child? Thank you, Boo. She said, laugh out loud, look again. It's the LTM Tony himself. I love it. Shout out to Queen of Vibes. She had already got Tony's face up there. Shout out to you, Boo. That is hilarious. Masters, is there nothing the fault of women? Nothing. Don't y'all ever think that you're going to blame a woman, especially a black woman. Are you out of your effing mind? Are you out of you MSGs? Calm down. Calm down. Okay? Nothing is a woman's fault. So y'all need to get it together. And y'all need to go ahead and SYCBM. And y'all need to go ahead and apologize to all these women. And y'all need to make sure you kissing their ass and give them whatever they want. You heard? You heard what Tony said, because y'all been touched, right? You miserable asses. Every time I hear this dude, it's the man's fault and somebody doing something gay. Because y'all are gay. Clearly. LGBT still ain't got nothing to say about none of this. When people just use gay as an insult, just let it slide. Just let it fly.
The youth. The other part of them, they were overlooked by women.
Y'all were overlooked by women. Y'all were overlooked by women. You can't get a woman. These sassy streets.
And that's the next largest percentage. So let's say 50% was touched. 30% was overlooked by women. Then 20%, they were hurt by a woman. They were cheated on by a woman, done wrong by a woman. So something right there in that. Y'all got to give them a white text line to make sure I can respond.
Oh, we don't care. Just text her shit.
Oh. That's what make up the single men. And then you got the married man. But the married man, and this is the thing, me as a man, I can't wrap my head around it. I can't fathom it. I can't understand it. Like, the only way I would hire a man for coaching is if it was for business or if it was to become a better man. Like, to operate at the highest level.
Oh, so he only talks to women? That's what I just heard.
That a man can operate, and that's being married, being faithful, being a faithful husband and a devoted father. That's the highest level and the hardest level for any man to achieve. And as you see,
that is the hardest level for y'all to achieve, is to be a man, a good husband, a great father. Y'all can't do it because y'all been touched and y'all are gay, right? Y'all ain't shit.
Their coach, Greg Adams, failed. That let you know how hard it is. That somebody who is a coach who can probably make hundreds of thousands of dollars off of these degenerate, weak-minded men. And
degenerates, weak-minded.
He failed. And so they try to say, well, you coach some women, but I'm successful. So the women.
He's successful. Pat on the fucking back. Pat on the fucking back.
This is amazing.
He is successful. Y'all are losers. Y'all ain't shit. You ain't got shit. You ain't ever gonna be shit. You degenerates. You losers. I'm just saying.
And men that I coach, they learning from the highest level. They learning from a successful, faithful husband and devoted father and successful businessman. They're not learning.
Nothing like patting yourself on the back, child.
From a failed degenerate who turned failure.
You failed degenerates.
Into proselytizing to weak and insecure men who want to go out and live in sin. And so here's the thing. If you watch my videos, those y'all who watch my videos, y'all know that anybody over here, you being held accountable. You're being pushed to the next level. There's no sugarcoat.
Do y'all think that those women are being held accountable, y'all? Bueller. If those women were being held accountable, do you think that he would have as many subscribers as he has?
Over here, anything that I need to say, it gets said to women and to men. There's no sugarcoating. It's a high standard. It's a high level. I'm in 2026 telling people to save themselves until marriage, even if you got kids, even if you're not a virgin.
Y'all need to save yourselves until marriage. No more X until y'all get married. And I done already told y'all the SYCBM. So no more effing around here. You heard? No more grade A. No more grade A, y'all. You heard what Tony said. This is, I'm giving y'all coaching from the master, all right? He's successful. He's not hurt. He holds women accountable.
That's a high level. That's very, quote unquote, unrealistic. But that's what I believe in, being above average, being exceptional. So what I did with my failure, I didn't excuse my failure. I turned my failure into a lesson. And now I push people to be better than I was as a teenager. Right. Now, how that sound? I'm actually allowing people to stand on my shoulders and look down on me for what I did as a teenager. Because the life that I lived, that I talk about being womanized and all that, literally was from the age of 15 to the age of 21.
He was a womanizer from the age of 15 to 21. He's just trying to help y'all. He's just trying to help y'all. Get it together, you sassy straights. You degenerates. Thank you, Hiram. I appreciate you. Boo, he said you touched ass, sassy straights. Good morning, Messy. Y'all are, yes, y'all been touched. Yes, sassy straights. Y'all degenerates. You ain't shit. You ain't got shit. You ain't never gonna have shit. That's me just reminding y'all. But Tony said, y'all need some help. And the last thing you need is the free agent lifestyle. Now, remember, he added in the other time, passport bros, free agent lifestylers, and black men. Okay? And just because he ain't saying it today, y'all still involved with this. All right? Don't trust me when I tell you, you are not absolved while you're over there messing around with alleged women who look like men or whatever the hell it is he said the other time.
They say the brain isn't even fully developed until 25. If you have a 21-year-old, or if you can remember when you were 21, then you remember the fragile state of your mind and just how little you knew. So these men in this free agent lifestyle, they actually comparing their grown self, their big age, to who I was at 21 years old, and excusing their philandering, fornicating lifestyle because I did that from the age of 15 to the age of 21. And they're not taking into account our age difference. From 21, the Coach Greg Adams looked 55. I seen a reel of him on Instagram. And if he is the same guy, on Instagram, he looked like he was trying to be a zaddy. I think that's what the women call it. I don't know what it means, but he looked like he was trying to look good, like he was trying to look sexy to women. Like it's like he was.
Do y'all be looking at each other talking about some man looking sexy, y'all? Bueller. Sassies, do y'all be sitting around talking about, oh, he trying to look sexy, and then say it out loud? Do y'all be looking at that? That's a little weird as far as I'm concerned, but I'm not a man. Like, y'all know I be looking at boobs. I don't care. I ain't got no problem with it. And arms. Men's arms, though. Because you know I love Coach Greg's arms. Y'all sure? All right. Well, Tony does, clearly.
Trying too hard, like a try hard. And if that's the same man that Hardly Initiated wanted me to debate, which I can't remember if that's his name or not, then the man they showed me looked completely different than the man I seen on the Instagram reel. The man,
all right, move on.
And they showed me when they wanted me to debate a man who don't believe in marriage and he went through a divorce and he don't believe in marriage. They sent me a clip of him being on a white man podcast, and he looked like a strong Pillsbury doughboy. Like he looked like a retired donut eater. So
more insults. And then he was on the white man's podcast. Y'all know that's not allowed. Y'all you just being white supremacist talking points, you being on the white man's podcast.
Like a retired donut eating cop. So like the type of guy you will see like one of the black dads who want to be white and make $200,000 work in sales or software or something like that, and they want to be white, but they black. That's what I picked up from him.
He want to be white. I see you, boo. He wanted to be, Coach wants to be white. Yeah. Okay. Just FYI.
Because he was on an all white podcast too, which is very rare, and it's conservative podcast too. Like they really love Trump. They lick his dirty boots, drink his dirty bath water. Just really staunch Trumpers, and they got podcast.
My hat should be here by Monday, y'all. My hat should be here by Monday.
As he come from up under Patrick Bet-David, who love Trump and all of that. And so when I first seen the guy, I just literally, just me being a man, I'm a man. So I could read men. You learn how to read men. And then if you ever been in the streets, you got to read men a whole lot faster because you put your life on the line. So when I first read him, I said to myself, this is just my internal thoughts that I'm saying out loud. I literally said to myself, this is a lame who never had women and could not really get women. So he settled down and got married with the woman that he could get, but he's never been fulfilled. He's never been affirmed. He's never felt like him.
Oh, so he does know the story. Sounds like he knows the story. You've been listening to something, Tone. Tone, you've been listening to something.
Capital H, capital I, capital M. That's what I said to myself. So I said, this is why he's taking this approach. This is arrested development. This is the picture definition of a grown boy. That's what I said to myself. And I told Hardly Initiated. I said, now, is it acceptable to be called boy, any man, but specifically black men? Is it okay to be called boy? Especially from somebody that you don't even know. Boy. Remember how he said it yesterday? Still calling them that. I'm sure he's calling y'all Sassy Streets boy. I just feel like it's unnecessary. I feel like it's an insult, but y'all let me know what you think about it. It would be a waste of my time to debate a child. Like I cannot really waste my time debating a grown man who has such an elementary, ignorant argument like that. Like, I don't even understand how the mind, an adult male mind, can process that it's safer and smarter to sleep around than to be with one woman. Like, I don't even understand. Like to me, that's not well. Like one of his minions tried to say, I'm not well, I need to get help. It's like, because I was outside in the dark, flushing my AC.
Because you say insane things, sir. You do need some help. The things that you said on that podcast are crazy, and threatening, and disgusting. And anybody that thinks that what he was saying is okay, like if you don't like Coach Greg Adams, that's fine. Don't like whoever you don't like. You don't like what he looked like, that's fine. You don't like what he does, that's fine. But the things that you were saying, concentration camps, and these bitches think that that's okay? What the fuck? What the fuck? Let Donald Trump say that.
See, from a wife, because AC had the chip out. And so, but that's what he thought. He probably thinking, I'm just sitting in the woods. No, I'm on the side of a multi-million-dollar house over there flushing the line of the AC, because that's what I know how to do. But you don't know how to do, punk. And so, to me, it's like you are developmentally disabled, to be honest with you. And like, I would never argue it.
You are developmentally disabled, you punks, boys.
Debate with a developmentally disabled man. And that's not to be derogatory. I used to work with developmentally disabled men. I would never, in a group home, I would never argue with them because I know their brain capacity and what they're living with, what they're going through. So I was telling the guy, Tyshawn, Hardly Initiated, I'm like, it would literally make no sense to me I'm like, I'd probably rather debate somebody else if I'm gonna debate, like somebody with a little bit better of an argument. And so these men are living this lifestyle and believe in this. And I'm telling you, it's a demonic possession. It's literally a demonic.
Demonic. Y'all are demonic now.
Possession, because you have to think about it, Jess, and even if you're a woman watching this, but you got to think about this, like, okay, you got one option.
Oh, guess I'm demonic too. Toss me on in there, yeah.
Of being with one woman, knowing her history, knowing her track record, knowing what she do on a day-to-day, knowing who she is, what she does, and you are only sleeping with her. Y'all have kids or y'all adopt kids, y'all raising those kids, you in the home. You got trust, you got relatability, you got reliability, you got security, and you have a vote. You got to say so. Like, you get to show up every day, be an amazing man, do the best you can. Love her, love your kids, love yourself, provide, all of that. You pick the woman who is loyal, honest, responsible, respectable, classy, all of that. That's one side. That's one option. On the other side, you got, as a man, you sleeping with different women. You go meet this woman in this state, in this country. You don't know her. You know nothing about her. You only know what she tells you in that weekend or in that week. You're a free agent, so you're not long-term dating her. You're not getting to know her. You're meeting her, you're talking to her, and you're sleeping with her. You know nothing about her. You don't know if she connected to the cartel. You don't know if her brother is a mob.
So it's safety? So Tony is concerned with y'all safety. Passport Bros, he is concerned with your safety, okay? I'm just here to help ya. I'm just here to help ya. SYCBM, gentlemen.
You don't know if she has a boyfriend. You don't know if she has a husband. You don't know if she has an STD. You don't know if you require STD records, if they're real or if they're made by ChatGPT and just print it out. You don't know anything about her. And because you're a free agent, you don't have the time to get to know her and to thoroughly vet her. So you have no safety. You have no security. You can wear a condom, but she can have genital warts. She can have surface level genital herpes. And that condom.
Here we go with the STDs and STIs.
Won't protect you from that. So you don't know who you're sleeping with. And then you sleep with her, and then you go to the next woman, to the next woman, to the next woman, to the next woman, to the next woman. And what logical brain would choose option B over option A?
What level brain would choose option B over option A? Okay. So here we have, like I said yesterday, another nigga thinking that he can police another nigga, a grown nigga at that. Like, I don't know who you motherfuckers think you are in 2026 thinking that you have a say over other adults' lives.
It's for the tip.
Who do y'all think you are? This is why the colored community ain't never gonna get nowhere. Because while y'all always talking about somebody taking somebody down, this nigga over here talking all this mad shit, bitches are co-signing this. He sounds crazy. If that's what you want to do, then you do that. You're not harming anyone. If this is what these gentlemen want to do, let them do that. They're not harming anyone. Like, why is he so enamored with what it is that other whole ass men with whole ass
when the
money,
only thing that you can lose with option A,
with whole ass money, with whole ass lives that ain't sucking off of the teat of the fucking government, right? Successful. Mad that you can't do it. If you ask me, I said that, I meant that. Child, if you want to go, then go. Instead, it's always insult somebody else, right? Always act like you motherfuckers, because I know you here. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Talking about talking negatively and trying to cancel Chili and child, the other one. You know what I'm talking about. Nick Cannon. Because they support Trump or the Republicans. Fuck y'all. You run no one. Why don't y'all see that? It's not your place to tell someone else what they need to do. Do something about your fucking spawn. Y'all absorb those little motherfuckers, and now you got them out here talking about they got addicted because y'all too busy dick policing motherfuckers that are adults instead of policing your fucked up kids. Child, you got Lonzel Sr. and Jr. doing a damn crime together. I don't hear nobody upset about that. From the comments that I've looked at, ain't nobody too upset about it. They laughing at it like I am now. But biatches always want to see something that is negative against men, all in. And then get on the fucking computer crying, talking about how come nobody wants me? How come I can't find a relationship? How come nobody's talking to me? Why can't I get married? All them other dumb things that y'all say. I find it funny when a real man would. And whatever dumbass shit y'all say, because you listen to motherfuckers like this. He's dick policing. Why would he if you came upon a man who's practicing free agent lifestyle, you know what you could do? Child, I'm not interested. How about that? So instead of holding yourselves accountable, like if he was sitting up here saying, y'all be careful of these men that do this, or they say that this is what they doing, because I'm telling you, they out here with this one, that one, the third. If that's not what you're looking for and you trying to get married, these are not the people that you want to date. That would make sense. Awareness, that would make sense. So you trying to tell me that if somebody was married, that they couldn't, 1, have a disease, 2, get a disease, 3, might not cheat, right? Either or, husband or wife. So once you're married, everything is everything, right? I can attest that that's not true. I can attest that that's not true. Okay. But y'all would rather listen to shit that don't make no damn sense. But for some reason, why would that make you feel good? Listening to this man think that he has a say in anyone else's life besides his own family is crazy. It's weird. It's weird that y'all think that because for the pro-blacks that think that they like black people, they love black people, they want what's best for black people. That's why I've always called bullshit on that shit. I've always called bullshit on that shit. Y'all not pro-black. Y'all are pro whatever the fuck it is that you looking for. That's what you pro. These people pro getting more money from you Negroes because you listen to them like people that listen to this man. Y'all can go listen to whoever the fuck you want, right? Have the fuck at it. Again, those results are yours. Listen to motherfuckers instead of looking into shit yourself. He is not even giving this shit in a way that makes sense for the people that's following him. He's pandering. He's telling them what they want to hear. That makes you dumbasses feel good. And then you'll just continue to give him money, which is cool. He got a grift going on. So he got to disparage another black man because I'm sure he cares about black people too. Because that's what you colors do. All you do is disparage people that look like you. That's why I ain't got time. Shout out, you know, if I can say, shout out to Ramil, who was on this morning. Shout out to Ramil Reloaded, child, whatever his name is, child. I can't keep up. Because we are so much on the same type of time. Child, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Y'all do what you want. And when you in the same damn place you've been from a year from now or a year from last year, that's a you problem and you fault while you following motherfuckers that you are making a millionaire, as he said. You following motherfuckers that continue to get money, that continue to get popular, that continue to work for the Democratic Party, just using that as the example. Y'all falling for it, hooks, on line, and sinker. Y'all niggas ain't get shit from there, none of them. Trump or Biden or Obama or any of them. But y'all, you only want to... They tell you to focus on Trump, you focusing on Trump. Focus, yeah. Be focused, man. Keep focusing. Look at nothing for yourself. Follow what everyone else says. And then these be the same people talking about, you just a sheep. Fine, I'll be a sheep, motherfucker, in Antigua, okay? While y'all still sitting here on the internet watching motherfuckers and listening to this. So then your OPP is all wet. So you're going to go follow him, send him money, and do all this other shit. Well, guess what? I guess that's what's happening over there with CGA. I guess that's what's happening over there with him too, okay? So let that man do what he needs to do because whatever he's doing, it isn't illegal. Even this nigga, what he ain't doing, it's not illegal. This is just dirty macking to me. This is dirty macking, in my opinion. And that's not even a word that I use, okay? But for you to have to go down another man, a black man on top of it, because of how he chooses to live his legal ass life after he's made all this legal ass money, after he's put in the work, after everything he's been through, and I'm not going to go through it. After everything he's worked through, everything that he's worked on, and you still don't get any respect. And you still don't get any respect. That's the crazy part about it. Don't look at it like that. He just has to pander. This is straight up pandering and dirty macking. Telling some grown ass man what he need to do. Because this is what women want to do, yeah. This is exactly what women want to do. To tell y'all what to do and how to act. So for some reason they think that a normal ass man is gonna be listening to this nigga. Okay, ciao. Anthony, thank you, boo. When he get divorced, we have a free agent. I'm not wishing divorce on nobody, okay? I'm just saying this is crazy. And this is why the colored community continues to have issues, because within the colored community, there's too many people worried about other colors instead of worrying about the real problems that every time something happens, what do they say? You shouldn't talk about that. Why don't you talk about anything positive? All you do is talk about black people. I'm fucking black. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do y'all go over to the white people and say, all y'all do is talk about white people? Who the fuck else they supposed to talk about? Y'all just don't like to face reality. So you listen to fairy tales. Child, I'm telling you, they probably had a ball with that Pooh Shiesty story, child. We did. Shout out. It was funny. Good luck to junior and senior, child. I think they're going down. Thank you, Boo. He said he is miserable with his own marriage. He's something. He's something. I don't get it. I just don't understand it, except for the fact that you just want to think that you can police someone and this panders to your audience. Oh, we want a series. You heard the comments. Oh, we want a series on something that's allegedly not good for you, but you want a series on it. You know why? Because he's talking negatively about another man, a black man in particular. And that's probably the type of man, not specifically CGA, but these biatches probably been played by men because they listen to people like this instead of listening to someone that could actually help you, or using your own brain instead of listening to other people. Then you get into dumbass situations. Then it's the free agent lifestyle's fault. It's the passport bros fault. And it's the sassy straights fault. It's y'all's fault. The color committee over here. All in, but I'm specifically talking to the color community. Child. And like Gemini said, while he over there enjoying himself in Asia, whichever part of Asia he's in, having the time of his life, he's sitting up here mad in Vegas. Talking shit in Vegas, child. Y'all hit the like button for me, child. Oh, Lord, we ain't even almost done. What time is it? 2:30? All right.
It's 50% in divorce. That's money and assets. Option B, you can lose your health. You can lose your life. You can lose your sanity. And you can lose your money.
So y'all, you can't lose your life, your sanity, or your money when you're married. Only when you're not married and you're practicing free agent lifestyle. Okay? Just FYI in case y'all didn't know.
Because listen, option B is Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp lives the free agent lifestyle. And in the free agent lifestyle, what did he just lose? Millions. He probably lost all his net worth. Shannon Sharp was not even worth what?
Shannon Sharp lost all of his net worth. Child, now he just saying shit.
He had to pay. And the reason why I know Shannon Sharp business is because I'm a celebrity life coach and I coach people. He wasn't even worth.
Celebrities listen to this nigga.
What he had to pay in the settlement. He really ain't even, it's because he really don't have money like that. It looks like it from the outside, but a lot of people don't understand how these deals work. The deals work to where the production companies and the funders of these podcasts.
Now Shannon Sharp, another black man, ain't got no money.
They make all the money. The talent in deals like that walk away with no more than 20 to 25%. You lucky if you even get close to 50%. But even then, think about that. If your job came to you and said, hey, your paycheck is this, but we're going to take 50% of it. Imagine they say we're going to take 80% of it. That's how my publishing deal with Simon & Schuster, who's a top 5 publisher. The most I can make is 25%. That's on an ebook. On a print book, the most I can make of the profits of the book that I'm selling, that they're not selling, is 20%. But that's the industry. Take it or leave it. That's everybody deal. That's Kevin Hart deal. That's Michelle Obama deal. That's everybody deal. The most you're going to get is 20%. What you can get, the bigger your brand is a bigger advance. But that advance is not free money. It's a loan. It's upfront money based on what they think your book going to do. So like a president, their advance would be from free agent lifestyle is a better way to go. But one of the icons, Shannon Sharp, of the free agent lifestyle, the lady say he forcefully, without her permission, inserted himself into her rectum. And she sued him for that.
Child, he loves butt talk, don't he? Child, he love butt talk, right? Big Boy said, so Joe Rogan signed for $200 million and he's broke? Probably, but I guess Joe hasn't been sued by like a biatch, so maybe not. But more butt talk, child.
After having all kind of consensual sex with him, she said it went too far and he was supposed to be in the vajay from the bank, and he decided to go into the back door, the dookie chute, and he could not deny it. And that's why he had to settle, because he did it. Because she could have got in trouble if she bringing forth a lie, and he could have went to court and he could have proved she was lying, but her lawyer had the video or the audio, and so they had the proof. And the lawyer basically let them know, Tony Busby basically let them know, this ain't what you want, man. You're trying to save face. You get out here popping and capping. You better run this check, because if we have to release this here content, your career for sure is going to be over. Just off the allegation alone, your ESPN career is already a wash. Don't let this go further, Shannon. So he settled. Who else lived the free agent lifestyle? P. Diddy. Look at how that turned out. Who else lived the free agent lifestyle? Harvey Weinstein. Look at how that turned out. R. Kelly. Look at how that turned out. Bill Cosby. Look at how that turned out. That's what you get in the free agent lifestyle.
That is not the free agent lifestyle. So he's just pulling shit from his ass. All black men, mind you, except for Weinstein, right? So he just wants to make sure that he tries to put other people, up there so that you can think that there's something wrong with so this man would rather have a man who might not want to be in a monogamous relationship, just be in a monogamous relationship just because. He's not going to say, you know what? You biatches can say no. He ain't going to say none of that, right? How did they get all these women, Bueller? Was anyone, listen, besides Bill Cosby, yes, Bill Cosby was married, but they didn't lack any amount of women willing to come and do whatever to, for, and around them. Bueller, he want to leave out that part? So you want to leave out the part where Cassie left, what's his name, in order to jump on over to Diddy and stay there and put the, listen, y'all. This man can try to act like women are innocent. I'm a woman too. I'm not innocent, okay? He can act like women are so innocent. They are not. First of all, women got their own mind. So women, make a decision. Either you need someone to take care of you and guide you, or you're strong and independent, because what he's saying goes against your feminist ways. What he's saying right now goes against your feminist ways. Y'all just don't got no sense. What happened to all this? We the most educated stuff, and we know this, and we opening businesses, and we give up the money to help you sassy straights. If it wasn't for us, you sassy straights wouldn't have shit. What happened to all that? So that just goes out the window whenever you feel like it. So no accountability held there. What about all the begging that you see, that we see anyway, going on the news programs that profit off of that, because all y'all doing is out here telling your sad ass stories because you think everybody's supposed to feel sorry for ya. And you ain't with nobody because you chose somebody who probably he would say is a free agent lifer. Everybody can't be a free agent lifer. Shannon Sharpe is not necessarily a free agent lifer because he worked, and now he's at the end of his not now, but he's at the end of his career. So he's living off of the money that he worked hard for. That's not a free agent lifestyle. That's a man that worked and now he's living his life. Bill Cosby, he worked and he's living his life. Coach Greg Adams he was married. He did his thing. He got hosed in his divorce. And then he came and he was homeless and he did what he had to do in order to get to where he is now. That's a comeback story. That's a difference. That's a comeback story. Shannon Sharpe better not be broke after all that time in damn NFL, which I don't know how long he was there. But I'm just saying, a lot of people do go broke, according to after they leave football, right? So now we want to just toss Bill Cosby in there, child. Now, Bill Cosby is from a long time ago, where I'm not saying it's right, but them things that Bill was doing was something that was known that he was doing. Because, child, if I knew it as a child, then everybody else knew it too. But then you want to change up in 2024 or 5, whenever they started with this. And what you did back in 1960 and 70, you should have known that things would have changed here in 2026. So now you need to be held accountable from people who don't have to prove shit. All these innocents, I tell you, all these innocent women. Again, I'm not saying that Bill Cosby didn't do it, because I fully believe that he definitely was roofing people. I fully believe it. I've heard about it. But what was not necessarily acceptable, but what was okay, what people were doing that no one had an issue with then is different than now. But all these strong independents and we can do the things that a man can do now, all of a suddenly, where's all that talk at? Where all that talk at? I love those pudding pop commercials. I love Bill Cosby. I don't care what nobody says. I will never give up the Cosby Show nor A Different World. Never, ever, no way. He taught me a lot. Sorry for whatever the hell he was doing to whoever at the time, but, he ain't do nothing to me.
Russell Simmons is hiding in another country from him living the free agent lifestyle after a divorce, or before the divorce, or during the marriage. The free agent lifestyle has already proven.
Let's not talk about how Kimura has squandered and ran through how many men. can't stay with any, was married to one that's now in jail, if I'm not mistaken, the last one, I think, or going to jail or got charges or something. Going through all these men. She's with Jiman Hansu, but she's fine. It's everybody else that's the problem, right? These women don't do anything wrong, y'all. These women don't do anything wrong. I'm not giving up R. Kelly either. Hell no. I believe he is where he needs to be. However, I'm not giving up the music. Child, he should make a album in jail to help his funds, if they allow that, to help his defense fund or something. I'd like to hear it.
That it does not work and it does not end well for you. And the only thing that they can say about marriage is that broke men lose half in the divorce. Jeff Bezos lost money. He's still doing fine. Bill Gates lost money. He's still
he's calling out all the white people. He's calling out all the white people.
Doing fine. If you got money, you're going to get money back. If you're going to make money, it's you brokies that's losing half of your $40,000.
So Shannon Sharpe is a brokey. Bill Cosby is a brokey. It's you brokies. You colored brokies. You see how he quickly talked about the white man. But those women won't hear that. They don't hear that. I heard it. Did y'all hear it? Did y'all hear it? So negatively, this black man, Christian, mind you, okay? Talking negatively about other black men, downing y'all, what y'all do, how you do it, when you do it, who you do it with. But the white men, child, they good. The white men is good. They doing good. Bill Gates is doing good. You don't recall that Bill Gates had a whole ass woman on the side? Probably more than one, mind you. He don't remember that Bill Gates is allegedly down there at Epstein Island, since everybody always worried about Epstein Island. He forgot all that. Forget all that, child. Forget all that. Forget all that. That too. Comparing billionaires to millionaires. Shannon Sharpe is doing fine, which reminds me, he over there interviewing Kendra. Do y'all want to see that? It's either him or Cam Newton is interviewing Kendra Gilliams. Did y'all want to see that?
Your salary. You didn't even accumulate nothing but a $250,000 house. So what are we even talking about? Your wife was the breadwinner, like Candy Burris and Todd. Candy got to pay Todd. So what are y'all even talking about? I don't want to lose half. You lose half to the government anyways every year when you really make money.
Y'all losing, for those that got money, y'all losing half to the government every year, child. He's just out here saying shit. He's just out here saying shit.
The tax bracket that I'm in is 49.6%. So what are y'all talking about? Or something like that, 39.6, something crazy. It's like, what you talking about? So this is how I want y'all to understand. And I'm gonna keep talking about it. We're doing a series on this because you're meeting these men. You're talking to these men. You're working with these men. Some of y'all sleep.
Now he's doing a series to let these biatches know, and they are readily and willingly listening to him.
Sleeping with these men. Some of y'all married to these men. If you dating or married to a man and he be coming to you, sending you videos and stuff from that red pill content, you need to start developing your exit strategy. And you need to start working to figure out what assets you're leaving with, what money you're leaving with, what money you need to be putting to the side because you're sleeping with the devil. And the same, and they trying to apply.
Red pillars, you're the devil. Red pillars, you are the devils, okay?
Plan against you to leave you high and dry. So once you see a man start to go down that red pill, that free agent lifestyle rabbit hole, you better start getting your ducks in a row because he's trying to get his ducks in a row and he's trying to plot and he's trying to plan to leave you with nothing. And that's what you got to realize and understand. So I'm gonna keep exposing their plans, their tactics, and what they're doing so that y'all can protect yourself from these type of low-level, immature, degenerate men who are suffering from adult trauma, childhood trauma, arrested development.
Yeah, he's throwing everything out here, all the developments.
And mental delays.
Mentally delayed, child. Y'all are mentally delayed. Child, I'm gonna have to write down a list for y'all. I gotta get the list back up.
And insecurity. They're not well. They're not well. That is a mental health
issue. Not well.
If you would choose safety and security and you want to go choose high risk, like you can't even get life.
Where is Kofa? All the safety and security over here, y'all. Y'all choosing not to be safe and secure. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
Insurance. If you tell them you live the free agent lifestyle, your life insurance will turn you down because they'll say that's too high risk. You're going to end up with a disease that's going to cost you a lot of money, or you're going to end up being killed. We would rather insure either just single men who are living a normal lifestyle or married men who are married and stable and faithful. Like a job won't even hire you if you tell them you're in the free agent lifestyle.
A job won't hire you if you tell them you're in the free agent lifestyle, yeah. I'm trying to understand where that would come up in a job interview. Yeah, so how much you want to make? Well, I want to make this much because, I'm living the free agent lifestyle. Woo! Lord help your people.
A business partner won't even work with you if you tell them you're in the free agent lifestyle. So they got to work with each other. Like I guarantee you that Coach Greg Adams can manipulate the men. I guarantee he can manipulate the men to get them into bad business deals with him. And I guarantee you.
I don't even think he's in business deals with men, but the people that subscribe to him. But what do I know? I could be wrong.
If he senses that a man is bisexual or that he's down low, that for that.
Now y'all are bisexual and down low. Now y'all are bisexual and down low. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all don't do shit right. Damn it, man.
Relationship, he can milk that man for all kind of coaching programs, all kind of business deals, all kind of everything, because he knows.
Says the man that has consultations in a coaching program.
That man is attracted to him, and that man has an emotional lust and relationship to him and with him.
They're in a relationship. They have an emotional lust to one another, which is why he coaches men. Got it.
And he won't call it out. Instead, what he'll do is he'll rake that man for all of his savings, all of his money. I guarantee you he can do that.
Because you sassy, you for Agent Lifestylers, coach gang, you're attracted to him, and so he's gonna bilk you for all of your money. All right. Now you have been warned by the Gaskins. Okay. He's just warning you.
And we don't know if he's not doing it. He could be doing it. I ain't saying that he.
Oh, now we want to change it over to he could be doing it.
Yeah, but he could be doing it. And if he ain't, I honestly believe that he will start to do it. When the economy changes and things get bad, I believe.
Oh, if he hasn't done it, then he's sure that he will start to do it. So, child, you just out here lying. Do you think that those women heard that part? What's going on? Dirty Mackin. I might have to change the title to straight up Dirty Mackin, because that's exactly what this is. Shout out to Big Boy. I appreciate you, Boo. He said, my problem with his argument is if a man makes 50 and she divorces you, she takes half in child support. If that man is 45, he is cooked. Well, since Candy has to pay Todd, that's not true. Because you always know just like a woman, you go with the, what is it called? Not the norm. What is it called? Not the norm. The lesser. I can't think of the word. Just go by the few and use that as opposed by looking at what the majority is. You know what I mean? That's what he's doing. And you think they listening to that? No, it's what they want to hear. So they're going to believe him. He just now made up a whole story and turned around said probably. I'm telling you, they didn't hear that. Listening is shout out to Generation X that learned how to listen. Listen for understanding. Thank you. The exception. Thank you. He would rather go by the exceptions than to go by the rule. Thank y'all. Thank you. That's exactly what he's doing. And they're not going to hear that. They're not going to pay attention to that. They're going to go with what makes them feel good. Yeah, that's how they act. Yes, that's how those black men act. They ain't shit. All they want to do is take my money. I mean, you ain't got no money, but all they want to do is take my money. Child, then how they be getting all these women? Somebody got to be saying yes around here, allegedly. But I'm assuming somebody must be saying yes around here or agreeing, right? Child, I can't see. Anthony, thank you, Boo. He said, why doesn't he talk about the women kissing Chris Brown? Calm down. Okay, just calm down. Just SYCBM, you degenerate. Why doesn't he talk about the woman kissing Chris Brown? Coach saved my life when I was going through my divorce. Now at 56, graduate, college, CrossFit. Shout out to you, Boo. A man like this would never say that, right? He would never say anything that is nice or kind unless the man is doing what he's doing, because he's basically saying that he's the standard. He's basically saying that he's the standard. So if you're deviating from anything that he's doing, then you're wrong and there's something wrong with you and you're a degenerate, blah, 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 blah. Right? It's something wrong because the gist of it, in my opinion, from listening is don't spend your time concentrating on women. Don't spend your time spending money on women, because the women that like you, which is the same thing that Trent says. The women that like you, concentrate on that. You don't have to spend a bunch of money. You need to work, which is what Kevin Samuel said. Work, stack your money, stop wasting your money on bullshit. And then once you do that, pay off your fucking debt, then you will come out on the other side in whatever the time frame is after doing all that, right? He don't want to talk about that stuff. And there's probably more, y'all. That's just the gist real quick. There's probably more to it than that. Because just like Anthony said, for those that come out of divorce, this is what you can do instead of sitting up here listening to this fool. Or maybe that's what Kofi was saying too, because his friends who may have had a bad divorce and they were looking to get back into relationships. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that either. just don't come out here and be mad at somebody else because they want to do it a different way. It's not illegal. They are not illegally doing anything. And what they're doing is getting themselves into shape, focusing, because you know you're not supposed to focus. You should just be on the internet scrolling all the time so you can be addicted like them kids that are not responsible, even though they have parents, right? Instead of focusing on what you need to do, instead of honing in, you got somebody that's telling you that's what you need to do. It don't cost, I mean, it may cost you the coaching call. It don't make no difference to Coach Greg Adams. What difference would it make to him? Oh yeah, he supposedly is getting y'all to sell all your assets and give it to him, and he's getting a percentage, and then y'all are gonna leave these women, and then you're not gonna have anything. Child, I've been listening. I've been hearing some of these stories. Now that's not the norm, and from what I know from people who have been divorced. So I don't know I don't know anyone that's had it as bad as some of the stories that y'all have said and what I've heard up here on this internet. But it's a whole big ass world. Excuse me, right? So if it's the norm, I don't know. Does it happen enough as far as, I think the norm probably is though, women keeping children away from fathers. I think that's more of a norm. I can definitely agree with that. But all these women walking away with all this money, I don't know anything like that. I don't. It's just everything gets split up. It's probably a bitter divorce and everybody is all broke the fuck up. Everybody's broke the fuck up from what I've seen. But that's just me. Everybody's seen something different. Big boy, thank you, boo. He said, by the way, I just qualified for my VA benefits, 70%. We love our veterans over here. Shout out to you. Congratulations. Of which from people that I've talked to that are in the military, out of the military, whatever, you got to fight for everything. You got to fight for every benefit that you get, including my dad and stepdad. You got to keep applying. My sister, I told y'all, you got to keep applying, you get denied. You got to keep applying, you get denied. You got to keep applying, you get denied. Nobody tells anybody about that stuff. Shout out to this Seattle Black veteran who is here on YouTube and tries to help men who are veterans get all the benefits that they need, especially after serving. We salute you. Thank you all. Shout out to all the veterans. We appreciate veterans around here. Come on, hurry up with this because I need to eat.
That he will start to do. And that's what you got to realize and understand. But hey, this Tony Gaskins. God bless you. Keep your head up. All them.
Oh, good. It's over anyway. Perfect. All right. So that's just one video, y'all. There's still two more. There's still two more as of right now, because since they want him to make this a series, there's going to be more. And we're going to have to stay on top of it because y'all sassy straights ain't shit, you degenerates. And I got to make sure that everybody knows to stay away from okay? I'm just playing, but you know, this is really, and seriously, in all seriousness, this is a shame that so many people are so upset, more upset with things like a man living his life, people who support whatever political party that they want to, and having all this vitriol for that type of thing, but not having anything to say about teen takeovers, destruction of cities, even politicians stealing money, defrauding for money. Nothing to say about none of that. Where's the outrage for that? They out here downing black ICE agents because they're ICE agents, a legal job. Putting all that energy and effort into these things, again, that are legal and don't harm anyone. That's their job for ICE agents. But the things that the color community needs to be focused on, they refuse. And when people like me and others speak on it, then it's got to be you a white supremacist, you a coon, you're this, you're that. That's why I don't believe in pro-black. I don't. I believe in who the hell it is that I talk to and who I get to know, and I will decide from that point. Because ain't no way that Dr. Umar Johnson, y'all still supporting that, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all still supporting that man. Here we are with another year, the school gonna open next year. What are you doing for the black community? I try to tell y'all, I don't want to listen. That's not my fault. That's not my problem. It's not my job doing anything for the black community because the black community wouldn't do anything for me. So I'm gonna go get what's out there for me. Y'all wait for the black box that's supposed to come to the door and say, this is for you, black. Y'all keep waiting for that. Y'all keep listening to these people that do not have your best interest at heart, that keep getting rich, that keep getting money, then they disappoint y'all asses, and then y'all want to go and cancel them. maybe you should look at what the fuck it is that you're doing and stop idolizing people and freaking go put all that energy into you and yours and go ahead and get your shit together and stop thinking that the government owes you shit. Because I find it funny that you want all this shit from the government and then you go to a No Kings protest. Y'all continue to allow this Trump derangement syndrome to lead your life. Good luck to y'all, but not really, because child, long as y'all keep putting it on the internet, that's content for us. And we will talk about you and we will judge, because we judge. Shout out to all the new subscribers. That's what you're hearing. People who are subscribing to the channel. Shout out to all of the new subscribers. I see you. I appreciate you. But I'm done. Gonna go get something to eat. Then I'm going to the gym, and then maybe I'll see y'all on the streets tonight. Tomorrow, we're doing Crime is Down tomorrow, but not till the late afternoon because I got shit to do. All right. So I think I got a schedule for 4 p.m. tomorrow. All right. We definitely got to get to Crime is Down. Then probably on Sunday, Easter, maybe not Easter. I got to see what I'm gonna do on Easter. Maybe I need a break. We'll see. All right. Shout out to y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming through. If you're on Team Replay here now, make sure you have the daggone video. Make sure you hit the like on the daggone video. Shout out to the mods. I appreciate all your support. Thank you for everything you do. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. Shout out to Jean Lay, stream sponsor today. Thank you, boo. I see you. I appreciate you. Yeah, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Hype this daggone video. I see you all in the next one.